Hey guys, Captain here. It's been a while since I've made a video, mostly because my weekends have been tied up and I haven't had a ton of inspiration recently. I did, however, put together this mech recently, especially since a lot of you guys really seem to like the previous one I made. It's got a few structural similarities, but I tried out a bunch of different techniques with this one. And I had the torso and legs built for a while, but I wasn't quite happy with the torso entirely, so I modified it a little bit, and then I added the arms, and finally it's something I'm quite happy with. I also am a fan of this weapon I added. Anyway, let's get on with the instructions. Alright then, let's get started. So, with the legs first, I believe I learned this technique from A. Yates Industrial on Flickr. I may have seen some other people use it as well, I'm not really sure who came up with it. Anyway, you start with the Travis brick, and then you take two of these inverted dishes and put them on the sides, like such. And then you're going to take a 2x1, or rather a 1x2 45-degree slope, and place it below. I color schemed mine for white and green. I think it goes nicely, and then, but you can use whatever colors you want. I'm sure black and red would probably look cool. Maybe white and almost anything would probably look good. In the front, I put a 1x2 lime green plate. Don't know how this would look with the smooth plate. I considered a grill, wasn't too crazy about it. And I don't have any 1x2 smooth plates just lying around right now. But I kind of like the way the studs look in front. Reminds you that this thing's still made of Lego. And in the back, though, I did put a lime green grill. And then on top, I put one of these claw pieces, these claw bars, and I just slightly angled it. The other one I angled the opposite way. So this way I'm going to take a white bar, 4-length bar, and when I attach them, the legs are just slightly turned. And you can adjust that for subtlety, but it's nice with a little bit of turn. Moving up to the torso, take a 2x2 white plate and put two of these little claw pieces. I would have liked to have them in white or lime green or something. I think they're hard to acquire in lime green. But honestly, the light gray is just fine too, especially since I ended up using a little more of that for the weapon. Place them here, make sure they're the vertical claws. And then here, place another 2x2 plate. Put a 2x2 45-degree slope brick on top, and on the angle to the sides, more of those, and holding that together, a 2x2 white tile. In the back here, gonna want two of these headlight type bricks in lime green. Notice though they don't actually get indented at all. They're just a brick with the stud hanging out the side. And on top, we're going to place a 1x2 lime green plate. If you have a 2x2, that's even better, because I'm just going to stick another one next to here, and then put this hemisphere on top. Back here on the sides, take some more vertical claws. Whoops, and again in light gray. And put these angled plates, the 3-stud angled plates here, and put some T-bars into the claws. And the torso is basically set. You can just attach the leg axle here. And now it's just time for the arms. We're going to want to actually angle these T-bars back a little bit. You'll see why. The left arm is the one I created. I think I created it second. Yeah, created it second. And I wanted to keep it kind of empty and simple. Maybe I could put a weapon in it someday. But I just took another Travis brick. On the top I put a 1x1 white cylinder. And on one side I put a 1x2 white plate. Like this, and then I put a green wedge, green plate wedge here, hanging on the middle stud, and then I just attached it slid it onto the T-bar. And that's my one arm. The other arm is holding a weapon. So I took a vertical claw, and then below it and above it I put horizontal claws. And that's going to actually stick onto the T-bar when we get there. We have another T-bar though that's being gripped by the horizontal claws. Put one of these camera pieces on top of it. And this is something originally I thought I was going to use for the head of some kind of mech. But it ended up working out to become a weapon. On top, I'm trying to remember exactly what the spacing was. Alright, on the bottom put another horizontal claw, right here, on the back side of the camera. And then put one of these curved pieces right here. On the front, put a 1x2 45-degree sloped piece in lime green. And on top all the way here, have a have a 1x4 lime green plate. And do the same thing on the sides. And then you can just stick that onto the T-bar from the arm. And there you have his weapon. So, anyway, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please rate, comment, subscribe, send this to your friends, check out my other ones, and I will see you guys next time.